It shows up most in your music.
My independence. And where I think it comes from is my mother. Her raising me, all by herself as a single parent and struggling, but never showed me to struggle. And that's what I would have to say.
Hi, I'm Coach Lori. Meet NisaF. We're diving into the beautiful chaos of growth, healing, and figuring it all out. She's smart, she's strong, and she'll say the things that really hit right when you least expect them. So today, we're diving into one powerful question. What don't I say out loud? Nisa, what's one thought that could possibly inspire a verse or tell something about yourself?
Inspire a verse or tell something about myself. I would have to say staying true to myself.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what truth are you holding back that needs a verse?
What truth am I holding back that needs a verse? Allowing people to know the real me and that I'm not perfect.
Can you describe a little bit more?
Meaning like just, being more vulnerable in my music.
Okay. And if music could heal one part of you, what would that be?
If music could heal one part of me, what would that be? I would have to say little Nisa, the childhood, the little girl that still have, unanswered wounds or unanswered things as in why I'm the way I am today.
That makes total sense. Now, what personal strength or quality shows up most in your music, and where do you think it comes from?
I would have to say Wait, can you ask me one more time?
Sure. What personal strength or quality shows up in your music, and where do you think that comes from? It shows up most in your music.
My independence. And where I think it comes from is my mother. Her raising me, all by herself as a single parent and struggling, but never showed me to struggle. And that's what I would have to say.
She sounds like she was an amazing role model.
Definitely.
So, how can your music become a space where you show parts of yourself that you don't usually share in real life?
I would say I could use my platform, my music platform, to, open up more, be more vulnerable, and just, write it out on paper and express it on a beat if I can't express it in real life. So I would just use my music as the platform.
That sounds amazing. Now, speaking of that, I'd like to give you an assignment.
Assignment?
Yes, an assignment. So what I would like to do is use those feelings that you've learned today and jot down a verse that's going to express the emotions in that verse.
All right. I struggle with putting my feelings down on paper.
Well, that's why I'm going to give you a few minutes.
Okay.
And you're going to think about it, and you're going to, whatever comes to mind.
Okay.
No pressure. Okay, I'm going to be back in a few minutes.
All right.
90s baby with a real hip-hop made me. A young Dee shaped me into a strong lady. Pops would if he could've, and I'm not being shady. Just stating facts, Mom Dukes had my back. Born in Linden, moved the raw way in 03. Prison City, cold streets.
Are you ready, Nisa?
All right, I wrote a little something.
Let's hear it.
So, I jotted down.
Take your time. Breathe.
Okay. You caught me on the spot, Coach Lori.
Well, I know you got this in you. So,
let me see. I don't wait for the green light. I go on red. Made my own lane while they laid in bed. Talk slick, but they whispered when I walked in. Sold teas, got them begging for the rest. Every move I make, I manifest. They play games, I build empires. I'm lit from the soul, no need for fake fires.
So what was the core emotion that you felt while you were writing this verse?
I felt like I was saying things out loud that I don't say.
That is fantastic.
So
it's so great.
It just seemed more easier just to do it in music.
And it seems that's your platform to really express yourself.
Yes.
That is so beautiful. Congratulations. Life's a ride, and showing up is half the battle. Big thanks to NisaF for keeping it real. This is Rap and Real Talk with Coach Lori and NisaF. Please follow me on Instagram and Facebook at Coach Lori Monty Hubbard.
Yes, and you can follow me on Instagram at NisaF Baby. I love everybody who love me.
If I open up the yard, who gon' hold me down? All the homies around growing up, but still a lonely child. And lonely children become lonely adults. I asked my mother for advice. Her only approach was telling me to cry. I'd rather kill or die. Waking up out of fear in the middle of the night. I say that I'm okay. I sound just like my father for once. Cause all he ever did was lie. Mama said for me to let it out, but I can't let it out. Cause big girls don't cry. We make sure you alright. Like, honey, are you better now?